Now today we're doing a plastic repair. This has happened to many of us. In my case, it's off a headlight assembly for the Honda S2000 behind me. And I found this off Amazon. I've never used it before. Hopefully it works well. I'll include a link in the description box below. And also I have a 180 grit sanding block, and you'll see why in a moment. So let's get right to it. Now the first thing you want to do is clean the areas that need to be joined. In my case, I just used Super Clean, a clean towel, wiped everything down. Then, per the instructions, they do recommend using coarse sandpaper. Now I have nothing more coarse than 180 grit here. So I'm just sanding down the two areas that need to be joined. Apparently it will do a better job when it comes to the repair. And then we can go on to the next step. Now built into the kit is a small mixing tray. In our case we don't need too much, and there's a removable cap. Okay, so this comes off, and now I'm just going to squeeze the product right into the tray. Okay, replace the cap. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. Per the instructions, you just want a nice uniform color. Okay, so let's give this a shot. Now the cure time is based on temperature. I'm actually going to let this sit overnight, but apparently within 1 hour, if the temperature is above 50 degrees Fahrenheit, you're okay. Now I'm just going to hold this for a few minutes, and then I'll come back shortly. Okay, so it's been a good 10 minutes or so, and what I noticed off camera, after holding this part here for a few minutes, I would let go and it would start to droop down. And really the best time to apply the epoxy is when it's very, very tacky. When I first applied it, it wasn't tacky enough and it just wasn't holding. But over time, as it dried and dried, it became quite tacky and strong enough to hold the part. I tried to speed up the process with a hair dryer. It didn't work. It just didn't work for me. So I don't think you really need to waste your time with that. So I'm going to let this dry overnight. I'll come back tomorrow. We'll see how strong the adhesion is, and hopefully we can reinstall this back on the vehicle. So here we are the next day, and the epoxy dries very, very nice and very, very strong. Low odor. In fact, I let this dry in my house, but it's a very, very strong bond. So it certainly works if you have the old piece. But let me show you how you can create a brand new piece. So this is what the finished product looks like. I'm almost done. I just have to run to the parts store when they open tomorrow morning, grab one of these clips, and then just massage the feather off the end here so I can fit the clip on, and then I'm ready to go. Unfortunately, again, I don't have one of these clips in my garage. But that being said, I think it turned out really well. The bond is incredibly strong. Again, no one is paying me for this, and I would recommend it for sure. I'll have a link again in the description box below if you want to give it a shot. Any questions, comments, please leave it below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.